Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're diving into the strange, the bizarre, the downright perplexing world of laws. Because while most laws make sense, designed to maintain order, there are some that seem to have missed the memo. Let's dive into the strangest laws that actually exist, some of which are still enforced today. Our first stop takes us to the famously pristine streets of Singapore. A nation so clean you could practically eat off the sidewalks. But even more strictly regulated than sidewalk picnics is the act of chewing gum. Yes, in Singapore, chewing gum is outlawed. The ban stemmed from a practical problem: gum litter. Inconsiderate chewers were sticking their used gum everywhere, clogging up key infrastructure like subway doors. The government decided enough was enough, slapped a ban on the import and sale of chewing gum in 1992. While the ban did significantly reduce gum-related litter, it wasn't a total victory. So next time you're strolling through the immaculate streets of Singapore, remember to savor that breath of fresh air because it's probably gum-free. From the pristine streets of Singapore, we travel to the land of chocolate, cheese, and surprisingly strict bathroom etiquette, Switzerland. That's right, in Switzerland, flushing your toilet after 10 p.m. is against the law in many apartment buildings. The reasoning behind this law is rooted in noise pollution concerns. The Swiss take their sleep very seriously, and the sound of a flushing toilet after a certain hour is considered highly disruptive. Just remember, if nature calls after 10 p.m., you might want to hold it in until the morning. Okay, buckle up because things are about to get existentially weird. Our next stop is Italy, land of pasta, pizza, and a ban on death. You heard me right, folks. In certain small towns scattered across Italy, kicking the bucket is strictly prohibited. This law isn't some bizarre attempt at achieving immortality. It's actually a response to a very real problem: shrinking populations and overcrowded cemeteries. These towns are so tiny that when residents, stop being residents, there's simply no room left in the graveyard. So, to combat this dilemma, local authorities have implemented these no-dying ordinances. Our next stop on this whirlwind legal tour takes us to France, a country known for its romance, its cuisine, and its rich history. From the bustling streets of Paris to the serene French countryside, France is a land of many wonders. But did you know that it also has some rather peculiar laws? One such law involves an intense dislike of pigs named Napoleon. Yes, you heard that right. In France, naming your pig Napoleon can land you in some serious legal trouble. This unusual law dates back to 1804, during the time of Napoleon Bonaparte himself. The French government enacted this law to protect the legacy and honor of their then leader, Napoleon. They believed that naming a pig after him was a grave act of disrespect. Napoleon Bonaparte, a towering figure in French history, left an indelible mark on the nation. His legacy was so significant that the French authorities felt the need to safeguard it, even from the humble pig. The law was clear: naming your pig Napoleon was considered a serious act of disrespect, and it could lead to legal consequences. This was no laughing matter for the French. Fast forward to today, and this law remains on the books, a bizarre relic of a bygone era. It's a fascinating glimpse into how seriously the French took the legacy of their emperor. So, if you ever find yourself in France and are considering adding a little piggy pal to your family, think twice before naming it Napoleon. You might want to choose a different name to avoid any potential legal headaches. After all, some traditions, no matter how old, still hold sway in the modern world. G'day mates, let's hop on over to the land down under, where the wildlife is deadly, the slang is even deadlier, and the laws are, interesting. Case in point, the curious case of the hot pink pants. In the state of Victoria, Australia, there's a law that prohibits wearing hot pink pants after midday on Sundays. The origins of this bizarre law are murky at best. Some say it was a way to curb public indecency, others claim it was a prank that somehow made its way into the legal system. However, the legend of the hot pink pants ban persists, a testament to Australia's unique brand of humour. Right then, let's pop over to the UK, shall we? Land of tea, crumpets, and apparently a deep suspicion of anyone handling salmon in a less than above board manner. In the United Kingdom, it is an actual crime to handle a salmon in suspicious circumstances. This law is part of the Salmon Act of 1986, designed to prevent salmon poaching. But the wording of the law is so vague, it's become a bit of a running joke. So next time you're enjoying a nice bit of salmon, just remember to keep your nose clean and your hands visible. All right, let's mosey on up to Canada, eh? Land of maple syrup, politeness, and a surprising aversion to pennies. In the Great White North, you can't just go around paying for things with fistfuls of copper. There's a law that limits how many pennies you can use for a single transaction. Canada has had enough of its smallest denomination. They even phased out the penny altogether back in 2013. But the penny limiting law remains on the books, a quirky reminder of a time when Canadians had to deal with pockets full of jingling copper. So next time you're up north, do yourself a favor and leave the pennies at home. Next up, we're heading to the land of the rising sun, Japan, a nation known for its technological advancements, its unique culture, and its deep-rooted traditions. But there's something else that Japan is becoming increasingly known for. It's the government's sanctioned obsession with waistlines. Yes, you heard that right. In Japan, waistlines are a matter of national concern. In Japan, there's a law that essentially makes it illegal to be overweight. This isn't just a casual suggestion, it's a legal requirement. This law, known as the Metabo law, isn't about publicly shaming people for their size. Instead, it's a proactive measure aimed at addressing the country's growing obesity rates and the associated health risks. The Metabo law mandates that companies and local governments measure the waistlines of citizens between the ages of 40 and 74 as part of their annual health checkups. This is done to ensure that individuals maintain a healthy waist circumference. Those who exceed the government-set limits are encouraged to lose weight through various health programs and initiatives. If they don't comply, they may face fines or other penalties. It's a complex issue with no easy answers. On one hand, the law aims to improve public health and reduce healthcare costs. On the other hand, it raises questions about personal freedom and the role of government in individual health choices. But one thing's for sure, Japan takes its waistlines very seriously. Whether this approach will yield long-term benefits remains to be seen, but it certainly highlights the lengths to which a nation will go to ensure the health and well-being of its citizens. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to hit the Autobahn, Germany's legendary highway system, where speed limits are more of a suggestion than a rule. But there's one rule you don't want to break on the Autobahn: running out of fuel. In Germany, it's illegal to run out of gas on the Autobahn. The reasoning behind this law is simple: safety. Running out of fuel on a high-speed highway like the Autobahn can lead to accidents. It's also incredibly inconvenient for everyone else, causing traffic jams and delays. So, if you're planning a road trip through Germany, do yourself a favor and keep an eye on that fuel gauge. Our final stop on this legal odyssey takes us to Thailand, the land of smiles, where the food is spicy, the beaches are beautiful, and the money is, well, sacred. In Thailand, money isn't just a medium of exchange, it's a symbol of national pride and respect. In Thailand, stepping on money is a big no-no. This isn't just a quirky local custom, it's a serious matter. Money features images of the revered king who is deeply respected by the Thai people. Stepping on his likeness is considered incredibly disrespectful. This act is seen as an affront to the monarchy and the nation. This deep respect for the monarchy is woven into the fabric of Thai culture, influencing daily life and social norms. Disrespecting the king in any way can land you in hot water. Legal consequences can be severe, including fines and imprisonment. So when in Thailand, treat your butt with care, handle it gently and respectfully, pick up any dropped coins, avoid stepping on bills, and be mindful of where you place your money. Keep your cash safely tucked away in your wallet. This simple act shows your respect for the local customs and the revered monarchy. It's a small gesture that goes a long way in showing respect for Thai culture and traditions. When you honor their customs, you enrich your travel experience and build bridges of understanding. So there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of some of the strangest, most bizarre laws from around the globe. From chewing gum bans to suspicious salmon handling, we've covered it all. Thanks for watching. Which law did you find the strangest? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and whatever you do, don't handle any salmon suspiciously.